Hello, everybody. Welcome to lightmywaytarot. I'm Stephanie, and today we're gonna ask if your person loves you. What is real feelings for you? And I know that right now we're having this big global pandemic, which is keeping people apart a lot. And while I show you the piles, here's pile 1. I know there is distance, and pile 2, contact and communication can be difficult. Pile 3, but we're gonna try to figure out what is real feelings, even if we're having this big virus that's so dangerous for everybody. So if you're watching this video a little later in time, like in a few months or a few years, I'm gonna do this reading thinking of the pandemic we're having right now. But if you're watching it later, remember that the message is absolutely timeless, and you're gonna just have to adjust it for your current situation. So, pile 1 on the left with the red marbled stone, in the middle pile 2 green stone, and on the left, on the right, the marble gray stone. I'll give you a second to pick your stone. In the description box, you're gonna find all the timestamps for the 3 piles. I'll see you in a bit. Hey, hello, pile 1. Before I really start reading, I really want to mention that I am so grateful, guys, that you are taking time to watch this. I know times are tough right now, and love connection might not be the first thing on your mind. I know for some it is, but I mean, you could do something else right now, and you're taking this time to watch. So I'm very touched by this. So please comment about this message we're gonna deliver about how your person is feeling and the difficult things that we're having. Just want to check. Okay, so we can spread a lot. I adjusted my angle again. So we want to know how your person is feeling about your connection, even if like times are tough and it might be difficult to communicate or to see each other or to get things discussed and all of that. So, oops, sorry. So we want to see what's going on, what's in his head, and where things are gonna go. You guys have an extra card because when I was shuffling, not shoveling, shuffling the cards, one extra one came out. And we're gonna have a look at your oracle cards and guidance card a little later. Let me adjust so that you can see. All right. So I don't know in which part of the world you guys are, and please comment about it. I'm curious. I know I got a lot of viewers in the States, in Canada, and India, surprisingly. I'm in Quebec, Canada, and everything is shut down. School, stores, everything is down. Everybody's stuck at home, so we're having more family time, I guess. But it is difficult, and everybody's worried about finances and what's going to happen, and loved ones that are sick. So the reading today is I'm keeping that in mind. Okay, I'm done chit-chatting about all that, and let's see how your person is feeling. Your person is not feeling. Your person is having a lot of stress, a lot of things on his shoulder, a lot of pressure in his mind, and a lot of things to think about, a lot of worries, really, with the Ten of Swords. Not swords, but wands. He's carrying all this weight on his shoulder. If you're watching this now, we're at the end of March, and we're having this pandemic. All of this can be related to that, like all the worries about family members being sick or distance and not being able to visit loved ones, and all that can be related to it. But if you're watching this later, your person is carrying a lot of weight on his shoulder and is worried about a lot of stuff. So his mind is full of worries and very, very anxious. And we have the Hangman here. So it's like everything's on pause in his life. And honestly, what I see, and I haven't been through the whole thing, but everything's on pause, and it's like he's with the Hangman, he's thinking about it, and he's not, like, we got strength in reverse, and your person is like feeling very, very helpless with strength and temperance in reverse. Temperance is a card of balance and testing the water, and it's an angel as well. So to me, it always represents upright. It represents that it's very much actions are guided by you can call them God, spirits, higher forces, like, you can call it whatever, the way you want, doesn't matter. To me, it's up. When it's upright, it means that something stronger than us is guiding our decisions. Your person is really in a bad place, and I do not see anything here that it doesn't seem like it has anything to do with you. It has nothing to do with romantic connection. It's really got a lot of on his mind. Doesn't feel the strength or the energy to invest in something new if it's a new connection for you guys. If it's not a new connection, your person is just really worried about all these other things. So it has nothing to do with you. It's just like it's on pause. But it doesn't mean that your person doesn't have any feelings at all. It's just like got other worries, and like more important, it could be just about the pandemic. It could be about other stuff. It could be about many, many things. But right now, what I see is that your person is worried. And that's all they think about. That's all they think about is like the worries and being stuck and not being strong enough and not being balanced. Very straightforward. And here we have to clarify all this, and you have an extra card, guys. We got 3 cards in reverse. The Two of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. The Two of Swords is like being unable to make a choice, unable to move. Pretty much same thing on top here. And the King of Pentacles is all the stability being pulled away. It's like your person just like cannot feel stable, not balanced, not strong enough, unable to move. You got like the Two of Swords in reverse. It's kind of good though, because upright it means stagnation and not being able to make a decision and not seeing clearly. Here it's in reverse, so it looks like they can see clearly what the situation is, but they cannot move forward, and they cannot find their grounding or their stability and their abundance. It's like everything is falling apart in their life, and this, I do not feel like their situation has anything to do with you or their feelings for you. It's just really a situation that they have no control over. Remember, I'm reading this thinking of the pandemic because we are right in it. And this is global. It's all over the world. And it affects absolutely everybody on the planet. And I don't think it ever happened. That I know of. Maybe in the very, very old times. But like, this is like a very special, unique time that we're having with this pandemic, and it does changes everything and the way we see our relations with everybody. Right now, your person just cannot do anything about it. But we have the King of Cups here. Can you see this right? This is very important when you're reading. King of Cups is the King of Love. Absolutely the King of Love. And the question today about the reading is how your person's feeling about you, even if we have this pandemic or distance between everybody on the planet. And you have the King of Cups, the King of Love, next to the Three of Pentacles, which is perfecting or working on something and getting better at it. So your person does have feeling for you. Your person just cannot give right now because he's got to worry about his family members or his finances, his house, his things. And you're probably stuck in that same situation. I believe that everybody is or should be concerned about the situation we're having right now. But this is like a beautiful card you're having here with the King of Cups. It means like he does want to show his love. He does have some feelings for you, but he doesn't have the strength. He's stuck with this. He's stuck worrying about some other stuff. So the love is there and he wants to, but he cannot find his balance. He cannot get to a balance point in his life at this moment. So let's investigate, okay? Shall we? We are gonna go with ooh. I'm feeling pulled with that, to use the regular cards. The regular cards are the same than the tarot cards, but there's no arcana. So I'll tell you what they mean if you have not seen those before. I don't use those often because it's harder to read, but I don't know. I just feel like this is the right deck to use for you guys. So let's see what we can learn about your situation. Wow, a lot of pentacles. I don't remember how you call this in English, but it's the symbol for pentacles. In French, it's des trèfles. It will come back to me at some point, but right now I can't remember how it's called. Eight of, sorry, yeah, stop talking. I was lost in my, like, I was getting infos. This is eight of, give me a second, I'm tuning in. And one more, I need one more. Wow, a lot of pentacles, guys, wow. This is eight of wands, by the way. Everything else is pentacles. We have the seven of pentacles. It's all abundance and grounding. It's all about stability. The pentacles are all about abundance, and mostly about financial abundance. It can be about like every type of abundance you can think of, the spiritual, or it could be about love, but it's all about being grounded. It's all about like finding his stability and balance, and having something to offer that's like touchable. And so your person really like want to get there. 10 of Pentacles. That's like the top. Like it's a card where the man is sitting and you have all the cups behind him, and he's just sitting there and he's waiting for the right time to offer his love. And you have this like over the Temperance card, which is balance, and the perfecting, working on, and teamwork card here, the Three of Pentacles. So your person is really waiting for the right moment. Right now is not the right moment. That's what your reading is saying. But the love is there, absolutely. So no worries. Everything is, it's so okay. But if you're watching this now in March 2020, end of March 2020, this is very affected by the situation, the pandemic situation we're having. Let's see what your message and oracle cards have to tell you. This is from my French deck, which is called, if I translate it, The Angel Therapies. It's by Doreen Virtue. She did these cards too. So, but this one's in French. I'm in Quebec. I'm a French Quebecer. All right. So the first card, I'll read it in French and translate. Chakra sacré. So your sacred chakra. In this moment, you're reacting to chemicals and addictive and products that you're eating, or transformed food. So be careful with the junk food or whatever you're putting in your body. It could be also alcohol or drugs, but it's telling you to be careful to what you put in your body. This is an advice for you, by the way. Respect your sensibility by avoiding everything that is aggressing you. It could be situation or relationships. Okay, so that's an advice. And you're going to have to, I'm sure you know what this is talking about. Adjust it to your situation, but this means to take care of your body and your mind. So if you're having like relationships that, or situations that are unhealthy, keep a space between that and yourself. Here we have from, what's this deck called? The Star Seed Oracle. It's this deck here. Family, Star Family, you're a part of a team of soul. Call and support. Do not stay alone in your situation. Talk about it. Express yourself. Like, there's people around you that can support you and maybe guide you. Just listen to the advice and take what's good for you. Same thing than when you listen to a reading. Listen and take what resonates with you and what you feel is going to be good for you. From the, what's this desk? I got like a pen, like my schedule and my routine is all different now. And I forget a lot of stuff. Romance Angel card. Sorry, that was like so obvious. From Abiding Virtue 2, we have the card Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And I would say patience with the COVID-19 or the pandemic we're having right now. So I know your person does care about you. It's just like, as mine is just busy with other things, but not somebody else. There's nothing about somebody else. Just other things. Like, feels like your person is like in a survival mode. Basically. So I wouldn't worried about his feeling. And we're gonna pull more cards and ask my pendulum what he thinks. And from the Guardian Angel card, your advice is Star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all the fears and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life for the light of your soul. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to start this over. Sorry, guys. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you away always toward love. Remember that you are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget, you are truly a shining star. There you go. Hopefully this is sharp. All right. So before I get to my own cards, I will ask that my pendulum, or this one, yeah, the blue one, I will ask, for those who haven't seen my pendulum, it goes back and forth for no and turns clockwise for yes. So we're going to ask like very specific questions to clarify all this if you have doubts. Is our person for pile 1 having romantic feeling for our viewer here? Okay. See? Just like what I was saying. So yes, your person has feelings for you. Oops, sorry. Pendulum, you can stop. I'll ask more questions. Is our person working on figuring out a way to show his feelings or make sure that his feelings are expressed even if there is a lot of distance between both parties? Yes. That's what he was working on. I didn't know what this card meant, but that's what it is. It's work. It's preparing. Preparing, like the garden or the preparing the way. Being ready, getting ready. Just like the Three of Pentacles, it's getting ready, working on it. I'm going to let the pendulum turn while I'm just talking like this. It's going to switch to no if the answer is no. If it keeps turning, it's because it's validating what I'm saying. And I'm just going to make sure my end is in shot. Yes, it is. I don't know why I always doubt. Is our person wanting to communicate with Divine Feminine viewer pile 1? Yes. Okay. Is it difficult for this person to keep in touch right now? Is the situation making it very difficult to keep in touch on a regular basis? It is. It's difficult. You see the pendulum is turning. It's turning a little like faster. You might see my end kind of moving a little bit. It's because this pendulum is heavy and it's like it's gravity. It's pulling my hand. As our person worth waiting for viewer pile 1? Oh, that's a good question, right? It is. Is it an... Oh, I'm just going to stop it because I'm about to drop it. Okay, last question and then I'll go in the message card. Is it is in the best interest of viewer pile 1, Divine Feminine, to keep investing some energy and love and interest in this connection? Yes. Okay. So guys, if you're in no contact, if it's hard to get in touch, if you don't hear from your person, just don't worry. Your person is just busy with something else. But clearly, as strong feelings, see, look how strong this is turning. Trying to make sure you see it's turning on its own. All right, thank you, Pendulum. Let's go in the advice for new viewers. I did this deck, I think last week, about like messages that your person could have for you. There's all sorts, good ones, bad ones, I don't know kind of ones, like the maybe ones, like there's everything in there, and there's over 100 cards in here. Who knows, maybe I'll turn this into a real deck eventually and sell it for other card readers. And I got more ideas to add. So what is our person for viewer 1, pile 1, has to say? Oh my God. You are my home. Holy smokes, you're my home. I need some space to fix myself. I'll show them to you in a second. I'm just receiving like... It's not words, it's really energy, kind of a feeling that your person really loves you. They really care. They really care. There's no words in that message. It's really like, I'm feeling like if I'm being wrapped into somebody's arms. And I'm very alone here. But it's like being in somebody's arm and feeling like, you know, when your boyfriend wants to comfort you. That's how I feel right now. So that's like very sweet. Very sweet. Okay. Oh, what's the other card? I'm leaving things that are not serving me. And we have one more. I hear you crying, my love. Wow. Okay. You have... You are my home. I need space to fix myself. I'm leaving things that are not serving me. I hear you crying, my love. Oh, maybe that's why I was feeling so like wrapped up in somebody's arm. Like it was like, got a really strong, warm feelings for you guys. How about we ask for one more? And then I'll let you go. I feel like I've been babbling for a long time. I got 2 more piles. All right. So if you like this reading, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me so much when people are subscribing. Subscribe, comment. I love comments. And to this, I'll pull another one after this. At this point, I have been responding to everybody or liking everybody's comment and reading everything. So please comment. I just love knowing that what I'm saying is helping people and clarifying things in your life. The card that fell off is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religion, upbringing, and spiritual path. So maybe there is something that you guys are out of control to that keeps you apart. If it's not the pandemic that we're having now, it obviously can be religious factors, but like if you your both families have very different values. If you're in in Canada and the United States or in North America, it's not that much of a problem, but it could be like you might have people having. Just a second, my daughter wants to give me something. Thank you, Annie. I'll talk about this while I am at it. My youngest daughter is she is 9. She's been bugging me for a year to get a singing bowl, and she just opened my door to give it to me. So I'm gonna consider that it means something for someone and use it. This makes me feel so zen. It's crazy. All right. I was talking about religious factor, and this Buddhist bowl came in. Take what resonate with you. I just find it. It probably has a message for you. This could be an obstacle in your situation, your relationship. We have wedding. Isn't it great after all this? Wedding, the wedding card. This situation involves marriage. If you don't want to get married, it involves union. All right? Oh, that's beautiful. What a nice ending. Look at this. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Holy smokes. Isn't it like, wow. What a great ending. You got the bull coming in and then this. Please comment about this. Let me know if that makes sense to you. It was like such a coincidence that my daughter like barged into my room and bring me that bowl. It has to mean something to someone somewhere. And I really want to know, guys, pile 1. So please comment and subscribe. It helps me so much to grow the channel. And that is it. Thank you, pile 1. See you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 2 on the green stone. I have to say something about pile 1. Well, when I was reading pile 1, my daughter opened my door, and she knows she's not allowed to come in, but she brought me her singing bowl that she begged me for a year to get, and she's only 9. So I decided I was going to use it for all the piles. isn't it like awesome? I bought this like my daughter turned 9 when I got her this, so that's like a month ago. Her birthday was March 3rd, so literally a month ago, not even. And that was like $20 on Amazon, and I am surprised by the sound, because these can go for $300 and even more. But since she's a kid, I figured I'm not going to spend money on something that she's not going to use, but she is actually using it every day, or almost. So there we go. That was my little story of the night. We'll look at your cards in a minute, and we go for your reading and see what your connection looks like and what your person is feeling about you. Pile 2. Woo. Okay. So gotta mention again that we are in a pandemic situation right now, global, around the planet. Don't know when you're gonna be watching this video, but I'm reading today considering this, because there is a lot of distance between everybody, between family members, and even more like between lovers or new relationships that are starting, or people that are not living together but are a couple. So there is a lot of distance in between a lot of people, other than on maybe on social media, but like physical closeness is pretty much impossible. Like, I have my 2 daughters with me and the 2 cats, and we don't see anybody else, and it's going to be like that for a few more weeks, if not months. So I'm reading, considering all this. If you're watching later, well, just adapt to your situation. But right now, we're like, it's really global. Everybody has to keep their distance to keep everybody safe. So, gotta admit, it's a little heavier, this reading, because I'm like, I don't know, I'm getting a lot of energy. So your person, guys, pile 2, your person sees you like you are, I'm gonna say perfect, because that's what I'm hearing. He sees you like the High Priestess, the balance, purity. I'm gonna put this down. The wiseness, the knowledge, like, he sees you like you're. It's hard to be more perfect than the High Priestess. Really, all your cards are like upside down, like in reverse, except for Death, which is not that. It's beginning of something new. It's the end of something, end of a cycle, and the beginning of something new. So this is one of the good cards in tarot, because it's a rebirth of something. It's a rebirth of something. But your person doesn't know how to offer you the stability of a good, strong, stable relationship at this point. And he's feeling defeated by something. And that makes him very unable to move. He wants to, but he cannot give you the love that he wish he could give you. You got the 9 of Cups in reverse. He cannot offer it to you at this point. And he doesn't know how to move forward, but he wants to. And there's here, like, that's a rebirth. You got the Death card with the 10 of Cups in reverse. So it's like being absolutely unable to reach out to you. And you got the Queen of Pentacles right under the Ten of Pentacles. Like, this is the Ten of Pentacles. It's union, abundance, like a strong union, but a lot very financial or material abundance. With the Queen right underneath, like he wants to give you. You're the Queen, but he's unable to give you what he believes you deserve. And he's feeling very defeated about it with the Five of Swords. He does want to move. Your person loves you and cares about you a lot. Let's validate with your pendulum. For those who don't know my pendulums, it goes back and forth for no and turns clockwise for yes. Let's see if you can see my hand properly. All right. So I'll go with straightforward question. Is our person here for pile 2 is having romantic feelings for our divine feminine here, or if you were pile 2, is our person having strong feelings, romantic feelings for our viewer? Yes. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's what I thought as well. Thank you. Is our person here feeling stuck with other obligations or situations that he needs to take care of before he can make a move or make a decision, and being able to offer what he would like to be offering? Is it what it is? Yes. Okay. Is this person absolutely sincere about... I'm going to stop the pendulum before I ask the question. Is our person sincere about his feelings? Can we trust his intentions? Can we trust the intention of our person? Yes. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Your person doesn't seem to be so worried about... I'm going to let the pendulum turn, by the way, and it's just going to confirm what I'm saying and see what it says. With the intensity of the movement, you'll know, you'll see. So, is our person here having a big transition in his life that is causing a lot of disorganization, and is it requiring a lot of time to get back on track with finances and obligations, and being able to invest time in a relationship? Yes. So when I'm touching the cards, I don't really need to speak out loud to get my answers, but by touching the cards, I'm kind of pointing at spirits or my guides or whatever is making this turn on his own. The energy, I'm pointing what I'm mean a bit more specifically, and by pointing, you guys can see what I got in my head. Because saying everything that's in my head is going to take forever, and I'm trying to keep the readings like at 15 minutes, but I'm always like 20, 30 minutes, so I'm trying to stop babbling. Alright, and the pendulum is saying yes to this. I am trying to stop babbling, and it is not working. Alright, is our person here... I'm going to stop it. Is this the High Priestess? The representation, or the way our viewer is seeing our divine feminine for pile 2, or like our viewer. If you're not a woman, it's okay. I'm talking men, woman, but it could be woman, woman, men, men. He, she, he, doesn't matter. So is it the way our viewer is seeing our viewer from pile 2? Yes. Okay. So this is like, high priestess is the feminine of a priest. So, and a priest or a priestess is the person who represents God in a certain religion. So it's not only like a like godly energy and wiseness and knowledge, but it's also like purity. Because God, any gods from any religions or beliefs are a lot more pure than I'm gonna say me, but like they have to be absolutely like plugged to the divine energy, and they see you like that. And this is a beautiful card, the High Priestess. It's the yin and yang as well. We got the black and white columns there, and it also always make me think of the 1111, because of the 11 that like the drawing makes, which is the guidance from God. And we have our pendulum, my pendulum, turning yes, yes, yes. So your person is just busy transitioning from a situation. Can you stop, please, pendulum? I'm going to switch to the Oracle and Guidance card. Thank you. All right. So, I hope this is clear, guys. Your person does have feeling for you. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess, but your person just cannot give time or energy or anything that's tangible in terms of anything that would be I don't want to say balance, but in terms of your person just cannot give right now. Busy, very busy with this, and that's right at the opening of your reading. So your person is really busy with this. Your person is stuck here, really, and all this explains everything. But your person is stuck here. It's a rebirth. So it's all I'm hearing, like he's coming back from far. This might resonate with you. He's coming back from somewhere far, or from like something difficult, like your person had something traumatic or something like a big event to overcome. Your person just overcoming something very difficult. That's what I'm hearing like right now. So like, but here it doesn't say to give space or to keep distance. It's just your person is like dealing with a lot of emotion and stuff to figure out. All right. Okay, let's do the oracle cards. Okay, so this is from my French card. It's, if I translate, from the Angel Therapy by Doreen Virtue. She also created these cards here, which are the Guardian Angel cards here. And we're going to have one of those. So I'll translate here. It says, visualisez le succès. Voyez-vous en train de réussir dans la situation actuelle et ayez foi en une issue positive. I believe, like I had this deck in 10 years. I think it's the first time I see this card coming out in a reading. It says that visualize your success. See yourself succeeding in the actual situation, and believe in a positive issue or ending solution. I don't believe I ever pulled that card in a reading. I really don't remember. This would be like similar to the trust card. See yourself figuring this out. Visualize. Looks a lot like the Temperance card. The Temperance card, we have like an angel standing next to the river and with one foot in the water, testing the water. Looks a lot like it. We have here from the Starfeed Oracle deck, your life is a canvas. Artist manifestation, creative accountability. Basically, you can create anything you want. If you visualize it, I guess, you can do anything you want. This is like the following, like, visualize and you'll get it. You can do anything you want, you can manifest. Alright. Gotta admit, tonight I'm feeling so calm. It's a weird energy. The readings are not easy, but the energy is so calm. Maybe it's all about the bowl. Who knows? We have our art-to-art conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That's a nice advice. Wow. And here, from the Guardian Angel cards, we have expression. Express how you feel. Isn't it the same thing? Okay, let's read. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly without fear of judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concern. Self-expression is liberating and healing. Creating. It always amazed me how they all say the same thing. Oh, guys, I'm going to pull one more here, and then I'll go to my own deck. All right. Take some time to manifest what you want. And talk about it. You know what? I'm going to ask if your person wants to talk to you and discuss things. How about that? Is our person here ready to discuss or willing to discuss the situation with viewer pile 2 to have a art-to-art conversation? Is our person ready for that? Yes. All right. So you can express yourself with a art-to-art conversation. All right. Who knows? Maybe you'll manifest by visualizing. All right. Thank you. Thank you, pendulum. All right. So, isn't it like beautiful? So what can you, oh, there's too many here. What advice can you give to our viewer pile 2? What is our divine feminine here? Give me an advice. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Wow. This is like a beautiful reading, guys. These are my cards. I did it not long ago. And these are all messages from your person. So we'll see what your person really wants you to know. What do you want to tell us? Oh, okay, we have 2 here. Well, that's a good one to start. I can't resist you. I'm self-protecting myself. Sorry if you can't read this. My handwriting is, it is what it is. But I wrote those so quickly. I was so inspired. I didn't pay attention too much. It doesn't have to be pretty. It has to be clear. That's what I say. What else? I regret all this pain I caused you. What else do you want to tell us? There's two. Could you forgive me? I want you to be mine. Would you take me back? Okay, I'll take one more, and I'll read them again to you. I can get you out of my head. Wow. I can't resist you. I can get you out of my head. I regret all this pain I caused you. Would you take me back? Would you forgive me? I want you to be mine. I'm protecting myself. That is your person's message for you. All right, that is it for you guys, pile 2. Thank you so much for being with me and for listening if you're still here. And please subscribe to the channel. It helps me so much growing the channel. And comment. Let me know what's going on with you and how this resonated with you. And that's it. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, guys. Hello, pile 3. I gotta warn you that this reading might be a little longer than usual. Looks like I've been doing 30 minutes reading for the 2 first piles, so I don't know how long yours is going to be, but it looks like I'm talking a lot tonight. My daughter barged in or quietly barged in the first reading for pile 1, and she brought me her singing bowl. So I decided that we're going to use it. Don't know why she did that. She's 9 years old, believe it or not. She's been bugging me for a year to get one. So I got an inexpensive one on Amazon because I figured she's a kid. She won't use that. She won't know the value of it. But she has been using it almost every night before she goes to bed. She's using it. So we're going to use it for you guys. Especially with this pandemic we're having now, I think the world needs a little bit of peace, and this is making us be so zen. So I'll make it sing for a little bit, and when it's going to be done, I'll start your reading. Isn't it nice? I should get one for the readings. It makes me so peaceful. Whew. Alright, so like I said, I'm reading considering of the actual situation in the world that we have now with the pandemic and everybody's being apart and having difficulties being in contact with loved ones and being stuck at home, being worried about family situations or family members situation, because it's hard to get to them, especially the elderly, but also like just being in contact, like in physical contact with people we love, and a lot of people are losing their jobs and being worried about money and everything. So I'm reading considering our situation right now on the planet. If you listen to this later, it is just as good, just adapted for the planet being a little healthier than it is right now. And hopefully things are going to fall back in place for all of us on this globe. Because it is a difficult time. So what is your person feeling for you right now? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. Wow. The Two of Wands in reverse. And the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, guys. That's looking good. Wow. It's looking good. It's going to be a little lighter than the two other piles, guys. Alright, we have the Fool to clarify. The Emperor. The Six of Pentacles here in reverse. And the Judgment. Holy smokes. Ooh. Oh. This is so sweet. Oh my god. So your person, like, I don't know what kind of situation you had before, but your person is really to jump in. That's what he really wants to do. You're like the Queen of Pentacles, like, is the Queen of Stability and abundance, and she is nurturing in a materialistic way, or with a financial way. So your person is ready either to offer you that, or he sees you like that. We have the Emperor here. The Emperor is the queen of the king of all the kings. That's a very like, I'm speechless. This is like the king of all the kings. I don't see that card often. If your man is ready, or your person is ready to be this, just take it. Take it. It looks like that the obstacles that were in the way are gone. Like the Three of Cups upright is, it's either teamwork, but in a love reading, it's more likely to be a third party situation. There's something in the way. It could be a person, or it could be a situation. It could be work, a distance, it could be anything. In a family situation, something that is preventing your person to invest in you. We got it in reverse here, so that situation seems to be gone. And with the Two of Wands, which is a stagnation card, your person cannot move. One of the wands is bolted to the wall, stuck there. We got it in reverse, so that's out. And we got the look how similar these two cards are. The Queen and the Nine of Pentacles. See how abundant this is? Like, it's incredible. Beginning and end of your reading. To clarify, we have the Fool being ready to jump, and this King, Emperor, to like, your person seems to be ready. He got rid of what was in the way. He is ready to jump into this connection. The Fool is like, I don't want to say immature. He's naive. Doesn't have a lot of experience, and right next to it, you have the Emperor. So it's like he's feeling super strong and confident about this. And here you have judgment. So it's like, finally things are gonna get right for you guys. Finally, everything is like falling back in place where they should be. Isn't it great? I'm gonna ask for more like infos about this, just for the fun of it. Let's see. What else can you tell me about our person here for pile 3? What else can you tell me? What else can you tell me? Everything was off balance in the past, and now what's going on? What does he want to say? What's going on? What's going on? The High Priestess. Falling back in balance. Because we have like here. Just give me a second. For some of you, okay. For some of you, take it if it resonates. It's like everything wasn't like going the right way and completely flipped. And you had a situation here with the 3 of Cups that got in the way. But now we're getting back in balance with the High Priestess, and the worries and the anxiety are over. This might not resonate for all of you, but this is like, I got a feeling that this message is for some of you, and you'll know if it's for you. But it just got off balance because of something. But you got the High Priestess and the 9 of Swords, which is a sleepless night and anxiety and all that, but it's in reverse. So it's like it's all gone and done, and you have the Judgment to clarify it. So if that resonates with you, that's the message I'm getting here. That's I don't use this deck often because it's just a regular deck. It's the same cards. I just gotta know what these means, but I'll tell you. There's no Arcana cards except for the Jokers that I use. Usually they represent the Fool for me, but they could be something else depending on what's around. I just want to get 2 or 3 of those to clarify this for you guys. Tell me more about this connection. Tell me more about this connection. 4 of Wands. Just tell me more about this. Oop. 3 of Swords. Oh, you had a major heartbreak. 4 of Wands. It's funny. You have the 4 of Wands in reverse here and the 4 of Wands upright. Well, it could be in reverse. Sorry. 4 of Wands. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is the card with the heart, with the 3 swords piercing it. It's the only card that doesn't have a person in it. Major heartbreak you had. Tell me more. Oh, the 6 of Pentacles. That's good. That's balance coming back. Very good. It's the 6 of Pentacles. Look at this. You got the 6 of Pentacles here. It's coming back on track. Okay. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I like to clarify with a bunch of like decks and see what it says. And I'll get the pendulums out for you in a second after I'm done being curious, I guess. The 2 of Pentacles. That's the balance card. That's a card where you have the person balancing 2 pentacles, and there's like the infinite symbols, and he's holding the 2 pentacles and he's balancing everything. So it looks like everything is falling back in place, just like I said in the first row. And we got all these other cards saying the exact same thing. Everything is falling back in place for you guys. Sorry guys, my phone got full, so I'm gonna take where I was I was saying that you got your Two of Pentacles, everything got back in balance, so you're all good. And when I was talking to myself alone, I asked the pendulum, and I'll ask again, is our divine masculine or a person for pile 3 absolutely ready to invest in this connection and be serious? So for me, a pendulum goes clockwise, it turns clockwise for yes, just like it's doing now. And it goes back and forth when it's a no. But right now, we have a big yes for your person because he is ready to invest in this connection and be serious. Very good. Thank you, pendulum. And now go back to your oracle cards. I wasn't thank God I wasn't done with the reading. We have here from the Angel Therapy. This is my French deck, so I'll translate. It says, chant and dance, which is your title. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses with the magic powers of music and movement. This is the first advice. It's a little bit like being like, don't want to say carefree, but let yourself go and be a bit more like flexible. Let's put music on and dance, and you'll see it. It's gonna make you feel probably better. You're probably like a little stiff or feeling stressed, and this could help. And well, I had time to read this one, so I'm not surprised, but it's star baiting. Light body, crystal grid, transmission and activation. And in this card, it's very difficult to see, but we have this person lying down on her back with all the stars falling down on her, the person. And it looks like it's a woman. It's like, let yourself absorb music, dance, and energy. If you read them together, it makes a lot of sense. So these are new. I haven't seen these. From the angel, guardian angel cards, sorry. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Well, maybe he is so certain about this connection here. Your person. And we have, this is from, oh no, sorry, this one was from the romance angel card, and this is from the guardian angel cards. Prayer. So you got a prayer, guys. It says, dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live in an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. I'll bring this closer, and when it's a prayer, like now, I like to suggest that you take a screenshot and read it on your own a few times. And just absorb the message. And lastly, for you, pile 3. This is my own deck, or like work in progress, but there's over 100 cards, so why not use them, even if I'm going to add to it. This is a message from your person, so here we go. What does your person has to tell you right now? I can't resist you. Oh, we got 2. My burdens are too heavy. I want you to see me. And There's too many. I'll take this one though. We need to talk. So your person is ready to get things resolved. And I'm not surprised with the Fool and the Emperor here. Your person is ready to make things clear, even if it looks like there is still some worries. But, you know, having a good talk can clarify a lot of things. This one. This is so intense, obviously. And I can't get you out of my head. Okay, so let me read the whole message altogether. Oh. I can't resist you. My burdens are too heavy. I want you to see me. We need to talk. This is so intense. I can get you out of my head. This is your message, pile 3. That was a good message, though. Your person is so ready to get back into this connection and invest real energy. Something that is very stable. With all the pentacles you got, like, you got so many pentacles. Pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. This one. The Fool is good. You got this one in reverse, but we got it back here upright. You have Judgment, the Emperor, the High Priestess. Your person is so ready to get back on track with your connection. It's very good. All right, so if you liked, please comment. Let me know what you think. And subscribe. That helps me a lot with the channel, with growing the channel. And thank you so much for watching me again. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.